Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose Isa alayhi salam as He chose many prophets and messengers before him. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah Azza wa Jal created Isa alayhi salam from a mother and a father. The story of Maryam alayhi salam and how she was in the mihrab, in that place of worship, in a room of worship, and out of nowhere and a sudden some being appeased to her and she was so afraid, and that being was Jibreel alayhi salam in a figure of a human being, and he gave her the news, the good news that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be creating from her, or who will make her fall pregnant to give birth to a child. And she was shocked from that news, and she said, how can I be pregnant if no man had came near me? When she started to appear, when the pregnancy marks started to appear on her, she left the place of worship that she was in, and she went to Bethlehem. And there Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah Azza wa Jal made the pregnancy easy on her, and she gave birth to that great child, Isa alayhi salam. And when she came back to her people, they saw her with a child, knowing that they know that she's not married and she's never been married, so where would this child come from? And Isa alayhi salam spoke at that young age, only days old. He spoke and he said, I am the servant of Allah, in which Allah had granted me the book, وَجَعَلَنِي نَبِيًّا, and He made me a prophet, and He made me a prophet. And Allah Azza wa Jal had enjoyed, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had ordained me to pray, to perform the prayers and to pay the zakat, and He had made me a blessing wherever I am. Isa said, Inni Abdullah, I am the servant of Allah. So not the son of Allah, not Allah Himself. And Isa alayhi salam grew up in Bethlehem. And Bethlehem is just a few kilometers away from Jerusalem, Bethlehem. And after the day that he spoke, that miracle that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made everyone see, Isa never spoke again until he grew up like every other child grows up and started to speak in the age that every other child speaks. And his mother, she was so cautious on Isa alayhi salam from the envy of Bani Israel, especially the leaders of Bani Israel. And when Isa alayhi salam grew up and became a mature child, his mother was so afraid on Isa alayhi salam, and the news started to come out about Isa and the miracle that happened on the hands of Isa. And the news started to go out, and Maryam alayhi salam will get scared on Isa alayhi salam from the mischief and the evil doings of Bani Israel. So she used to take him away from the city many times until she went to Jerusalem, and she settled in Jerusalem with Isa alayhi salam. In a young age, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah Azza wa Jal had granted Isa alayhi salam the wisdom and the knowledge, as He did grant Yahya alayhi salam, his cousin from before. Bani Israel were led by corrupt leaders. Even the religious leaders were corrupt, and they wanted to protect themselves. And the news that came out that their ending and the disclosure of their corruption will take place on the hands of Isa alayhi salam. So they start to plot and plan against Isa alayhi salam. And for that, his mother used to be so cautious, so protective on Isa alayhi salam. And when Isa alayhi salam reached the age of 30, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed to him Al-Injil, the Bible, as we know it by the name of the Bible. And the Injil came as a confirmation for the Tawrat, as a confirmation for the Tawrat that was revealed on the prophets before him, or the previous prophet before him, Musa alayhi salam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says in the Quran al-Kareem, confirming that Isa came to confirm what's in the Tawrat with the Injil that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent him with. And Allah says, وَرَسُولًا إِلَى بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلِ, and a messenger to the children of Israel. A messenger to the children of Israel. This is Isa alayhi salam. One of the miracles that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala appeared on his hand is that he'll get a clay and he'll blow in that clay, and that clay will turn into a bird. Subhanallah, miracle. This is not from Isa alayhi salam himself, but it's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are born blind, they can't see. Isa alayhi salam will wipe over their eyes and they see. They start sighting. And one of the great miracles that's been narrated that happened 4 times at the time of Isa will bring the dead back alive. Well, this is a miracle that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave Isa alayhi salam. It's been narrated that he brought 4 dead back alive. Isa alayhi salam is a messenger from Allah to Bani Israel. وَرَسُولًا إِلَى بَنِي إِسْرَائِيل, and a messenger to Bani Israel. So he is coming with the orders of Allah Azza wa Jal to Bani Israel for Bani Israel to obey. And that's where Isa alayhi salam says, فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُونَ. So fear Allah Azza wa Jal. I've shown you miracles that no one can do, and these miracles are from Allah Azza wa Jal. And Allah is my Lord and your Lord. So worship Him. هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُسْتَقِيمٌ. This is a straight path. This is a straight path. Did this make Bani Israel, or the majority of Bani Israel, follow Isa alayhi salam? It made them become more envious towards Isa alayhi salam. Especially the leaders and the religious leaders of Bani Israel, because that's going to take the tension away from them. And it's going to go to Isa alayhi salam. On the contrary, the religious leaders from Bani Israel start to preach against Isa and make rumors on Isa alayhi salam and say bad things about Isa alayhi salam to turn people away from Isa alayhi salam. فَلَمَّا أَحَسَّ عِيسَى مِنْهُمُ الْكُفْرَ قَالَ مَنْ أَنصَارِ إِلَى اللَّهِ. When Isa started to see the kufr, the disobedience and the disbelief of his people towards him, he said, مَنْ أَنصَارِ إِلَى اللَّهِ. Who are the supporters to me? Who are the supporters? Who are my gospels? Who will stand by me? قَالَ الْحَوَارِيُّونَ. The disciples said, نَحْنُ أَنصَارُ اللَّهِ. We are the supporters of Allah. Yani we are your supporters. We believe in Allah and witness that we are Muslims. How many of them? Some narration says 17. The most authentic narration says there were 12. There were 12 disciples who stood by Isa alayhi salam, and they were his students alayhi salam. But those 12 disciples, they had some doubts. Like hearing all the rumors, Bani Israel, the Ant tribe and the Ant people talking against Isa alayhi salam and preaching against Isa alayhi salam. So they told him, can your Lord, oh Isa, can your Lord send down to us, can your Lord send down to us a table of food so we could feel comfortable? So Isa said, fear Allah, don't you believe in me? قالوا نريد أن نأكل منها. We want to eat from it. وتطمئن قلوبنا, and feel comfortable. Maybe this miracle make us even strong towards you. So Isa alayhi salam said, Allahumma Rabbana anzil alayna ma'idatan min as-sama'i takunu lana 'idan li awwalina wa akhirina wa ayatan mink warzuqna wa anta khayrul raziqin. Oh Allah, ya our Lord, send down to us a table of food from the heavens. Takunu lana 'idan, will be a celebration or a festival for us. Li awwalina wa akhirina, for the first one of us and the last one of us. وَآيَةً مِنْكَ, and a miracle from you. وَارْزُقْنَا وَأَنْتَ خَيْرُ الرَّازِقِينَ, and sustain us, you are the great of sustainers. Allah said, إِنِّي مُنَزِّلُهَا عَلَيْكُمْ, I will send it down. But فَمَنْ يَكْفُرْ بَعْدُ مِنْكُمْ فَإِنِّي أُعَذِّبُهُ عَذَابًا لَا أُعَذِّبُ أَحَدًا مِنَ الْعَالَمِينَ. But after I send it down, and they see it with their own eyes, and they see this great miracle, whoever disbelieves after that, whoever disbelieves after that, I will punish them a punishment that I've never punished anyone before them. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent it down. And the disciples are watching. A table from the heavens came down with food from the heaven. They sat around it and ate. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent this miracle on the hands of Isa alayhi salam. And people started to become Muslims. More and more people following Isa alayhi salam. This is becoming a big problem now. Many of the religious leaders are losing customers. They're all going to Isa. So they planned and plotted. And the only solution is to vanish Isa. What did they do? They got together and planned and went to the king at that time. He was a Roman king assigned by the Roman emperor in Jerusalem. And they went to him saying that there is a man, his name is Isa, Jesus, he claims to be the king of Bani Israel. They planned and plotted. And Allah Azza wa Jal is the best of planners. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala informed His messenger Isa alayhi salam of what's happening. And the most authentic narration in that regard, being narrated by Ibn Abbas, in which he says, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to elevate Isa alayhi salam to the heavens, Isa alayhi salam came out to his disciples, 12 disciples. And then he said, one of you will disbelieve in me 12 times. And then he said, which one of you is willing to look like me? And then he'll be with me like this in the paradise. He'll be with me in the same level in the paradise. So the youngest one among them said, me. So Isa looked at him. The youngest one from all of them, he said, not you, sit down. And then he repeated it again. Which one of you is willing to accept to look like me? And he'll be with me in the same level. And the same level in the paradise. So the same young man got up. He said, me. So Isa alayhi salam said, then it's you. At that second, and the disciples are around, this man that looks his original looks turned into the looks of Isa alayhi salam. And at that moment, Isa alayhi salam was elevated to the heavens. Isa alayhi salam was elevated to the heavens. This is the most authentic narration in that regard. And the soldiers of the Roman king came into the house of Isa alayhi salam, or their gathering, and they took that look-alike. And then back then the crucifixion is putting someone on a cross and hammering nails in their body and leave him like this for the whole day.